Hi Mercedes! I hope you enjoyed doing solving for a variable with addition. These were the ones that we did last week, if you remember. So we had, this was my example problem. We did some others with subtraction. So here we had to subtract, because we had a plus 3. Down here we had a minus 2, so we had to do a plus 2. So we're always doing the opposite with addition and subtraction. Today we're going to look at what that looks like with multiplication. So solving for a variable when there's multiplication involved looks something like this. If we had something that said 5x equals 15, this 5 and this x are next to each other, which actually means multiply. So this means 5 times x. We don't know what x is. That's what we have to figure out. So this is x multiplied by 5. Let's go ahead and put our railroad tracks in. If I have something times 5 multiplied by 5, how do I get that to go away? What is the opposite of multiplying by 5? Dividing by 5. I can either write it like this, divided by 5, or what I like to do is to go ahead and use my division line. So remember, that kind of looks like a fraction, but it also means division. So I can say divided by 5, because 5 times something divided by 5, those two cancel each other out. All we have over here is x, which is good. That's what we want. If I divide by 5 over here, I have to divide by 5 over here. Whatever you do to the left side, you have to do to the right side. It keeps them equal. So 15 divided by 5 is 3. My equal sign comes right on down, and what I have is x equals 3. Great. That's what I was looking for. Let's try one with negatives. If I had something like negative 3x equals, let's say, 18. All right. We're going to go ahead and put our railroad tracks in and see what we have going on here. My variable is on the right side, so that's where I need to start. I have negative 3 times x. X multiplied by negative 3. How do I get rid of a negative 3 multiplier? I'm going to divide by negative 3. So I'm going to go ahead and divide by negative 3. Those two go away. That's what I wanted. What I have left is my x, my equal sign. Over here I need to divide by negative 3. Not just 3, but negative 3. So I have to think, negative 3 times what equals positive 18? And if you remember, a negative times a negative equals a positive. So I know my answer is going to be negative. And I have to think 18 divided by 3. 3 times 6 is 18. So my answer is going to be negative 6. You can always go ahead and plug that back in. I can say negative 6 instead of my x. Negative 3 times negative 6. Does that equal 18? Yes, I did it right. Let's try this one. X equals 3. Let's come up here to our x. If I say 3 instead of that x, what is 5 times 3? 15. All right, I did it correctly. So I would like you to go through and find any of your problems in your packet that have multiplication, which means it has it right next to it. So like that's a multiplication one. This is division. That's a little different. We'll talk about that next week. So let's just do the multiplication ones. So we have multiplication, 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 multiplication. So anytime that the variable is right next to another number, those are the ones I'd like you to work on this week. Have fun!